Hi, welcome back. I'm Jill, Curator of Anthropology and Exhibitions here at the Boonshoff Museum of Discovery in Dayton, Ohio. Today we're going to talk a little bit about forensic anthropology, going a little bit towards the CSI area here. Keep in mind, as we're going through this demonstration, everything I'm about to show you are replicas. They are not real bone. Again, not real bone, just replicas. Okay, so a lot of people will come to me and ask, are these TV shows I see real? Things like the CSI type of shows. What do these people really do on the shows compared to what we do in real life? Well, there are a lot of differences, but a lot of similarities. So if you're taking a forensic anthropology class, the first thing you'll probably learn is how to identify a biological female versus a biological male based on the skeletal elements. So if we can take the camera down here, I have two skulls, skull A, skull B. I want everybody to look at these and give a prediction of which one you think is the biological male, A or B. Dun, 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 dun. It is skull A. So this is a biological male skull. And if you just look at these side by side, you can see very clearly that this one is slightly larger, or what we would call more robust. So the male's is just a little bit bigger. Males also have a more predominant brow ridge right above the eyebrow. Males have a more squared, robust chin. A female has a smoother brow ridge and a more rounded chin. If we turn to the side, these two skulls, the male, the angle of what we call the mandible, or the bottom part of the jaw, is more at a 90-degree angle right here. Where a female, that angle is much larger. Can we all see that? Females also have a small, what we call a mastoid process. So everybody feel underneath your ear. Can you feel it? That's your mastoid process. So in a biological female, that's a little bit smaller than it is in a biological male. Same for the back of the skull. This is called an occipital protuberance. It's the bump at the back of your head, right here. So in a male, in a biological male, it is a little bit larger. So again, feel the back of your head. Can you feel that little bump? You can feel it on you. You can maybe feel it on mom or dad or grandpa, who's ever with you. Just wash your hands when you're done. And it's a little bit bigger on the male. The thing about this is sometimes you have a more robust female or a more gracile male. So the skull is right maybe 50-60% of the time when it comes to identifying biological gender. A much better thing to look at, a much better part of the body that's going to give us a better answer is actually the human pelvis. And we're going to give you again, switch them around. Okay. Which one of these do you think is the biological male? A or B? Which one's the male? Da, 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 da. It's A. This is the biological male. This is the biological female. So it's actually different, right? The female's pelvis, in this case, is larger than the male's. And there is one thing that a female can do that a man can definitely not do, and that is have a baby. So your pelvis is specially designed to have the baby, which comes out of this hole. Hello. All right. So if you look at these, the female's pelvic basin is a lot larger, and the ilia, or the tops of the pelvis right here, flare out more in the female. Female also has, this is called the pubic angle right here. So in a female, it's larger than in the male. You can also do the sciatic notch thumb test. So if you put your thumb up here in the sciatic notch, In a woman's pelvis, it's pretty big. And in a biological male's pelvis, it's much smaller. So the more data points you have when you're assessing the biological gender of a skeleton, the better off. So if you have just a segment, you can kind of get a guess. If you have the head and the pelvis, and you have all these elements together, you'll have a much better sense of what you're looking at. So hopefully we can all remember the points that we've gone over, because next time I'm going to take you into our brand new exhibition on ancient Egypt. We recently partnered with Dayton Children's Hospital to get a new CT scan of our mummy, and that data revealed whether our mummy is a biological female or a biological male. So tune in next time to find out. Stay safe, wash your hands, and I can't wait to see you here later on. Bye.